Hi, this is John Hennings of Franklin Investigations in Fargo, North Dakota. And I just want to give you some insight if you're a private entity, pro se, and you're trying to collect a debt on a person. Here's some insights that will help me help you. Before you engage in a contract or some kind of business agreement with somebody, make sure you get all their information: first, middle, last name, date of birth, uh, current address, um, social security if you can. The reason I say that is because if they have the last name Johnson, Smith, Anderson, the list goes on and on. But if it's a very common name in the United States, try to get as much information as possible before you engage in this business activity with a person, if it's professional or whatnot, professional, private, or whatever. Try to get the information so in case they leave you hanging, you have some resources to collect. And I can provide the skip traces. Like I said, if you're asking me to look for a needle in a haystack, if you have only a first name, that isn't going to help me. You need as much information as possible. And I, if you're asking for me to do a skip trace or a background search on somebody just because you want to know and you don't have good reasons, I won't do it. I told a person a couple of weeks ago that I'm not doing this because I don't uh, understand you reason for wanting this, and they just wanted to know about the person, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I also provide the service of legal papers in the North Dakota, Western Minnesota, parts of South Dakota. I'll travel up to 150 miles in any direction or further if you need me to do. We'll do it. Um, my prices range from anywhere from 75 to $300 plus mileage when out of town. So that's the standard fee in between those two. Um, you can reach me at fpimanjon at gmail.com. That's JON. Uh, and I'm licensed and bonded. I've been doing this since 2007. So I do got experience. I'm not going to go out here and say I'm some kind of expert and I know everything. I don't. I learn from everybody. I do that on multiple platforms. Um, you can also go to my website, uh, bosssolutions.myshopify.com. And I do have some courses I've offered in regards to relationship intelligence. If you have thing on, you might be going through some infidelity or whatever. And I'm not a counselor or expert. These are from the experiences I've had being a private investigator. And it's just some of my guidance and some of the common questions I get asked. Um, you know, if when it comes to infidelity, if they're not letting you see their cell phone, and spouses don't just sit and ask, can I see your cell phone for whatever reason, or if it's a big deal. Most people don't even care. It's not a big deal. But if it's becoming the behaviors are secretive, their stories are not adding up, you know, saying they work late and you see them at the bar or something, you know, those might be some red flags. It's not saying it is, but those are my experiences. And your some of the things spouses do, if they are doing this, they'll say the other person is crazy, it's in their head, you're driving me away, all those kinds of things. So those are my experiences. I don't wish this on anybody because as a private investigator, I just want to tell you, for me, yes, I want to get you the information and maybe the evidence you want. I do want to get the evidence, but for me, it doesn't make me feel good presenting that to you either. I've got empathy. I feel bad for the person. Um, things like that. It's not fun. But on the other side, if I don't get anything, then the person doesn't think I did anything. And that's not true. As an investigator, you can't make people appear. You can't make them do anything. I don't have any Jedi mind tricks or anything like that. So you as a customer and a client, you got to have a real reality to this, that it's not like it is on TV. Nobody that doesn't happen like it does on TV. So, you know, that's that's the truth about when it comes to investigations. Some of the other services I do provide are mobile notary services in North Dakota, Minnesota. Um, I've done refinances as a signing agent for a number of years. So I'm good at those I-9s. Uh, like I said, refinances, reverse mortgages, debt settlements. I've notarized and all those things. And basically, when it comes to that, I'm just signing off with you on these things and making sure you uh, sign the right areas and things like that. Um, but you can go to my website, and this has been a pain for me lately, but it's franklininvestigationsinc.com. I'm having trouble with a company that I should have never used, but that's currently my website. But you can always contact me at fpimanjon, Jon, at gmail.com, and I'll be glad to get back to you. Also, you can call me at 701 541 4737. So if you have any questions, want to check out any of the things I have, that would be great. And all the best. Take care.